First of all, I was afraid, but actually, I know that I dominated the entire fight. And you see the guy that I dominated. So it wasn't intentional, and my coaches were saying to me, like, no, I think we're going to the judges' scorecard. So I got calmed down a little bit more, and then when the ref stopped, they said, we're going to the scorecards. And then I knew that I had the win. Of course, they're not the way that I wanted to win. I spent the entire week saying that I'm going to finish with a knee, but I didn't know it was going to be that way. But it is what it is, you know, like everyone knows that I'm not this kind of guy, and it wasn't intentional. So I felt good with my performance. I felt really good with my victory. It was a debut, even though it wasn't look like a debut because I was so loose and everything. I was happy. In the end, I was very happy because I did my job, you know.
Nice. And now you're fighting again quickly, right? Was that important for you to turn it around quickly, or is that just the way the schedule worked out?
Yeah, it's the both. It's the way the schedule works out, you know. Like, it's my 4th fight in 10 months. So I'm really active. I really want to rest a little bit after this fight. But I'm happy to be here, you know, man, to be working to this organization. That's what I've been dreaming my entire life. And the 4th fight, let's get the 4th win.
And back here in the co-main event again, right? I mean, does that kind of prove, like, hey, that wasn't just a weird schedule or whatever, like, I belong in this position?
Yeah, for sure. I was born to do this, man. That's what I believe. I was born to be in the UFC, to be a world champion, and I'm getting my way to the top by step, as I said to you guys in the last interview. And I think the UFC really likes me because they put me in a good position, and I'll make it worth it, you know? I will make it worth it. That's for sure.
This matchup with Arman, were you a little surprised? Because both you guys are still real early in your career and look like you have big futures in the organization. Were you surprised about this matchup?
No, I'm not surprised. Actually, I was surprised because I thought he was going to be 205 the way that he entered in the Contender Series. He entered in the same day that I did. And I was a little bit of surprise, but then I saw him fighting Gregory Rodriguez in 185, and then I said to my coaches, oh, I think this guy is going to be a good matchup, and here we are.
And you feel almost accomplished. It seems like the UFC is giving you these tough prospects, right? I mean, they're giving you tough tests early in your career. Do you feel respect for that, or is it the challenge that, you know, maybe wish you had a little bit easier fights early on?
Yeah, when you have a diamond, you need to polish first, you know? So I think they are trying to polish me first, you know? They are trying to see if I'm really ready to the big stage and to the big guys and the top guys. And I will show them, and I'll show to every one of you and every one of the fans that I'm ready. I was born ready, and as I said the last time, I came to the UFC ready. I see a lot of guys coming here, and they are not ready to the challenge, you know? So I came ready to this organization, and I'm going to prove to everyone. Arman is a good fighter. He's a good kickboxer, but I'm much better than him. I can do all things. I do MMA, and he do just striking. He's undimensional, and it will be easier for me to read him, you know? But not going to be an easy fight, but it's going to be easy to read him. So I'm going to prove everyone that I'm ready, and I'm the guy they need to go on. I'm the real product on this.
Love it. Love the confidence. So the goal here, you know, another win. How do you see your career progressing? Is it, you know, you want like right away into the rankings, or do you feel like, no, I need a little bit more time to develop? You say you're ready. So how do you see your career progressing?
Yeah, I said that I wanted 2 more fights with unranked guys. So this is the one, and then 1 more. But let's see how the things play along, you know. Like, I'm ready to go against Arman. I'm ready to put on a great show and a great victory if God wants. And after that, we can talk about it. But I have some names to call it after the fight, but I will let you know only after the fight.
Hey, Kyle.
Hello.
Can you explain your neck tattoo?
Free spirit?
Yeah.
There's a lot of meanings in these tattoos, but I think the principal one is I'm free inside the octagon, you know? Like, I can do everything over there. That's why they call me the natural, because everywhere is natural for me. And I'm a free spirit inside the octagon, free of pressure, free of anxiety, free of fear. I don't judge anything over there, you know? And the other meaning is that people need to be free spirit a little bit more, you know? Like, I see social media and stuff and everyone trying to be like other guys, you know? No, you need to be yourself to be free, you know? So I'm myself, I'm unique, and I'm free spirit. And I hope this message is passing to everyone, you know?
Thank you for sharing that. And then what about your tattoo on your arm?
Fight or die,
yeah.
Right? Man, everything that happens in our life, all my tattoos are messages, you know? Like, I don't have images, just phrases or words, you know? And when you have something in your life, you only have two options. Or you fight, or you give up. It's almost like dying, you know? Like, so that's the kind of message that I want to pass. I've been through 5 surgeries, and in every surgery, I was like, man, or I will fight, or I will give up. And then I did it just to be good with myself, but to pass a message to everyone. Because all these tattoos, guys, I made thinking that I'll be in the UFC, passing this message. I made before I was in the UFC. So I knew when I got in the big stage, you guys were going to asking me about them, you know? So now we are. Everything that I visualize is happening, and that's it. That's the message I want to pass.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Are you planning on getting more tattoos now?
Yeah, I'm planning to get a little bit more, like 2 more or something like that. After this fight, I think I'm going to have 2 more.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
My man, thank you for taking the time. You mentioned, and we've heard that from other fighters, other combat sports, you know, MMA, Muay Thai boxing, you were born for this. What was the moment where you knew this was what you wanted to do, or moments that led to that decision that changed the trajectory of your life?
I love competing, man. I love to challenge myself. That's the way I am since I was a little kid. I was a judo athlete my entire life, and then I knew I was born to compete, you know. And then after I saw some fights on Pride, you know, like Minotauro, Fedor, and every one of these guys, I said, man, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to get a lot of people like saying my name and know that I'm the guy, you know. Like, so I think I was born for this. That's why.
And you mentioned Fedor and Nogueira. What are the other fighters that inspired you and you kind of said, okay, let me take a little bit of that style. Let me take a little bit of this.
A lot of fighters, man. But I don't know if you guys know, but I was Orthodox when I started. And then I was seeing a lot of McGregor fights, Lomachenko fights, Darren Till fights, Terence Crawford fights. And then I changed to Southpaw. Now I'm Southpaw. I'm a good at southpaw. I don't even do orthodox too much, and that's the guy that I'm looking for. Like Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor for sure. This guy made something in this sport different, you know. Like he's really the guy in the sport. So these guys inspire me, you know. Anderson Silva, Lyoto Machida, Minotauro. There's a lot of legends, man. A lot of them, you know. And I hope to be one of them soon.
That's excellent. And lastly, you said you visualized a few things. What other goals have you set that you were able to accomplish and that you said, okay, I'm going to be done with this by this time. I'm going to be signed to the UFC by this time. How's that come along?
Yeah. I left my city, my hometown with all my family there. I left 8 years ago and I was saying to my Mom, I'm going to be a UFC fighter and I'm going to be a world champion. And that's my goal. That's my main goal, be a world champ. I know I had a lot of steps to go, a lot of things to prove, but I want to do it, you know, like I want to go step by step. I don't want to jump, you know. I want to go step by step, and my main goal is to be a world champ. That's my main goal, and I will be.
Excellent. Thank you, sir, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
One follow-up for me.
Okay.
You told me that your favorite fighter is Conor McGregor. Why is that?
Man, look what this guy did to the sport, you know? Like, no one did what this guy did, man. He made millions on this sport. He made the sport bigger. All his fights is selling like water. So that's a guy that inspires you, man. No matter what he's doing in his life, it's not on me, you know. It's not on me. But with what he's doing in this sport, what he did in this sport, is something that you guys never saw and no one saw. And that's a guy that inspires me because I wanted to be more than him, actually. So it's a good guy to be inspired of.
Thank you.
Thank you. All good, guys?
Sir.